Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. So the purpose of today's video is quite simple. We are going to be answering the question of can you use, carry, have in your possession a section 15 or 16 firearm for self-defense. The short answer is yes. So just a couple of parameters for the video, trying to keep it as short and concise as possible for you guys because I do like to chat and I have been known to go off on tangents. For today's chat, we're going to be assuming that the firearm is a handgun, and we're also going to be just working with section 15 and 16. Section 15 is firearms license for occasional sport shooting, and 16 is dedicated sport shooting for the parameters of this. It can also be hunting and dedicated or occasional hunting as well. So the question, as we've just said, is can you carry and use a section 15 or 16 firearm for self-defense? Once again, the short answer is absolutely yes. The reason why we decided to do this video is in recent days there have been emails sent out and there's been a bit of a upstir because allegedly police officers were hassling people at roadblocks. They told them that they were not allowed to have their section 15 and 16 handguns on them in a holster. They alleged that the firearms in question had to be transported in a separate locked bag or box, unloaded. And this is absolute nonsense. This is purely just not true. It is not prescribed in the law anywhere that is the case. So anyway, we're going to be coming back to that. So let's have a look at what the law says about carrying of a handgun. We're just going to keep it to handgun today. Carrying a handgun. You can have any handgun on your person as long as you satisfy 3 criteria, which is you have a valid license for that handgun. So you can't carry your gun with an expired license, for example. It has to be a valid license. The firearm has to be in a holster or holder designed for the purpose of carrying the firearm. So you can't just have it, tucked into your waistband or into your pocket. It has to be in an actual holster. And lastly, it has to be concealed. So concealed means that it has to be out of the general public eye. As long as you have those three criteria met, you're good to go. 100% covered by the law, you're allowed to carry your handgun, regardless of section. And the reason for that is in the Firearms Control Act itself, black and white, it's written there that a firearm license in this respect may be used where it's safe to do so and for any lawful purpose. Now that same piece of legislation has been copy and pasted into the section 13, which is self-defense. That same piece you will find under section 15, occasional hunting or sport shooting, as well as dedicated hunting or sport shooting, section 16. It's what we refer to as the legal or the lawful clause act. So when these different sections of the act are read together, it's clear as day that you can have this firearm on you and you can use it to defend your life if an unlawful attack has begun or is imminent upon your life or someone who you have an interest to protect. That'll be any third party. It can be your wife, your mother, your daughter, your neighbor, a random citizen on the street. So that's the long and the short of it, guys. I'm not going to harp too much on it. That is the crux of the video today. I'm just going to sneak in one last little question here that we've gotten is, okay, it's all good and well, this is what the law says, but, me telling this to you now is a lot different to me telling it to 5 criminal policemen in the middle of the night down some lone, desolate road. So, that's obviously an interesting one. This is why we recommend having a good lawyer on speed dial. We recommend Damien Enslin from Matthews Enslin Incorporated. They are fantastic lawyers. They are the guys that handle all of our more serious cases. Good legal insurance is also really good. So Saga will be coming out with legal insurance pretty soon. There are a couple of other options available. We definitely recommend this for the case that you do run into criminal policemen. So scenario is you're driving down the road, you hit a roadblock. Please excuse that banging. It's our indoor shooting range. I'm sitting right on top of it. Hopefully that doesn't affect the video too much. But so scenario is you're driving down the road, you get stopped at a roadblock, you've got your section 15 or 16 firearm on you. and the policemen proceed to tell you that no, you're not allowed. Okay, so the first thing that we recommend is engage with them. Tell them, listen guys, I respect you, you're obviously professionals, you know what you're doing. Never try and tell a policeman, no, I've got rights. It doesn't tend to go well for you. Engage with them in a respectful way. Tell them, listen, I understand, you guys are professionals and stuff, but this is actually how it works. I actually, according to the law, am allowed to have this firearm on me. I'm not doing anything criminal with it. Everything is above board and everything's sorted. They'll ask to see your license, show them the license, cool. If things do start getting out of hand, best is to comply. At the end of the day, there are 5 armed people, potentially you are one. That's not a fight I'd like to fight. If I had a choice. So if they want to confiscate the gun, cool, let them take it. If they want to take it to the station, unfortunately at that point, whether they are policemen or armed thugs, you seriously outgunned there. Your best chance is to comply. Once the light of day hits the next morning, you guys will have an absolute field day with them in court. Okay. The wrongful arrest, they will they probably won't even be able to figure out what they're going to charge you with, seeing as you haven't broken any laws. But a lot of the time it is just a flex of power, and they want to feel important. So give it to them. I've had other people that have said, listen, isn't it best just to not carry your section 15 and 16 weapons with you? Look, this is for you to decide. The law is very clear. You are 100% within your rights. If you would like to leave your section 15 and 16 guns at home, I'm not going to stop you. If let's say that you're like me, for example, and you only have section 15 and 16 guns, all of my guns are well, actually only section 16. They're all dedicated sport, including my carry gun. I will absolutely not part with my firearm, and my firearm is always with me 24/7. You won't catch me dead without the thing. I've personally been involved in 3 separate shooting incidents where my section 16 firearm was produced and fired. There's a lot of case law to back it up, and it's written black and white in the law. You are 100% allowed to make use of your section 16 firearm. I personally will not be dictated to by in an unlawful manner. So it doesn't matter whether the police are trying to tell you that you cannot carry your section 16 or 15 firearm, or if they're trying to tell you that, listen, you're not allowed to wear a blue t-shirt on a Wednesday. It doesn't matter. It's not the law, and it's not for them to make up laws as they go along. So if you do just want to roll over and comply, no one's going to stop you. I personally think that it's up to us as citizens to secure the rights that we have. The law is very clear on this, and I think that we should have the balls and just the backbone basically to make use of our rights. It's just because somebody in authority says something doesn't mean that you have to cower in fear and kind of do as you're told, or else. Always make sure that you're on the right side of the law. So make sure that you do carry and use your firearm within the prescribes of the Firearms Control Act. Never do anything illegal. But governments, organizations, police, they cannot make up laws as they go along. There is policies and procedures and processes in place as a democratic society that have to be followed. And I will always obey the laws of the land, but I will not obey made up nonsense, which is basically what this is. So anyway, guys, that kind of wraps up the video. I told you I wouldn't go off on a tangent there. The tangent went, but I hope it's been helpful to you. If you have absolutely any questions, get in touch with us at any time. We're always happy to chat to you and engage, and yeah, hopefully this video has helped spread a bit of truth. Carry your guns, be vigilant, be safe, and we'll chat to you guys very soon.